This is not a dream.
Hi guys, I'm Random here at youtube.com. If you like my channel, like, subscribe, press that bell button for notifications. I'm sitting here at one of our parks. This is Lenox Township Community Park. As you can see, this was turned very nice. And if you notice, you see a lot of haze and stuff. Haze is from the Canadian wildfires. I'm here in Michigan, so as you can see, this haze is coming down from eastern part, coming down towards us from east to west here, basically. So, and you hear that bird, so that's called a killdeer. And they basically call them killdeers because some are saying kill deer, kill deer, kill deer. And if you notice what they do, they lay their eggs on the ground and stuff. So they'll pretend to do all kinds of things, and like, so they'll guard their eggs and stuff. And what they'll do is like pretend like they're hurt or something, so you can, and that way you follow them, like thinking that something's wrong with them to keep you away from the eggs. But as you can see, it's really not too bad out here. It's really nice. And then, as you can hear, some starlings going by. So really not really a nice park to come take your kids to. So this is Lenox, Michigan, if you want to come and take your kids and stuff. I'll put this in the description, and that way you guys know where it's at in case you're ever coming. You know, they even have a little workout bench and everything too. Not a workout bench, but a little athletic type thing where you can stretch your legs and all that stuff. And they have this nice trail right here where I'm sitting at. It goes around, I'm not sure how long it is, but it goes around a bit. So, as you see, and like I said, I don't know if you can see the haze or not in there, but there's a lot of haze and stuff going on around there. Right now, it's not too bad at all. So, and see, they're very noisy. There's one right over here in front of me. I don't know if you can see it or not. You probably can't. He's down there in front of me a little bit, but that tells me their eggs must be over there somewhere close by, probably, more than likely. And sorry if it's blowing. The wind's blowing a little bit. Yeah, like I said, it's hazy because of the wildfires from Canada. So people in Canada, and they did get an air quality alert here that it's bad air quality. So I probably really shouldn't be out here too much, but with my asthma. But other than that, I'm doing okay. I'm doing fine so far. And yeah, it's cloud cover and stuff, but it was like that all day today though. But it was almost like just because of from the haze and stuff, just the haze itself was covering up the clouds. So it's kind of crazy. I do plan on bringing some more videos to you guys, so don't worry about that. Bringing some more and more exciting videos. Well, not exciting, but you know, exciting for me. It's gonna be something to do, and keeps me keeps my stress down, anxiety down. I can say I don't really have much anxiety, but the stress down and worry, so keeps me busy. Something to do. So if you guys like to do stuff like that, you know, go do that. You know, and if you happen to pop across this channel, please like, subscribe, press that bell button for notifications. Herkimer at Random. Leave a like, a comment, thanks, or whatever. That helps me out, helps the algorithm out, helps get my videos out there more. So, okay, this is the Lenox Park, Community Park, Township in Michigan. So, and they do have little games here, and behind, over here, this is part of the baseball field, I guess you say. And behind me is a soccer field. I'll turn it around here in just a second. But I'll turn this way just a little bit and show you over here. That's a concession stand right there. Other side of the restrooms they can use. So plenty of stuff to do here. To actually come, you can bring your dogs, you know, as long as you keep them on a leash and pick up after them, all that good stuff. And then over here, you can't really see it. I'm always like, you see that little blue thing? That's where you can do all your exercises and stuff like that. And there's a playground, and over across from me, kind of at an angle there. And if you can't quite see it, but over there is a little pavilion you can reserve and stuff. And then over there is right in front of me is the little baseball field. And then when I turn this around, you'll see a couple little soccer fields right there. One on to the right and one to my left here. So I'll make sure I don't get all these people in the camera here, so I'm going to turn around this way. Adults, okay. Kids, no. But either way, I don't want to invade people's privacy either way. So And a gentleman come and walk their dog. So. But yeah, as you can see, maybe I turn this up. I'll point this up to the sky there a little bit. I don't know if you can see the haze, at all up there or not. You know, and over there by the trees, you can just tell it's hazy from the wildfires and stuff coming down across here. Even down to my gosh, I heard it even down to Florida and other places too. And then of course in Florida they got that Saharan desert dust where it comes that makes it dust, particulate dust every year or whatever, and flows across. But as you can see, it's pretty nice here right now, and you can smell the smoke a little bit actually. So yeah, I can actually smell it. So it's not that much of a pleasant smell. Oh, by the way, guys, you guys ever had this? I don't know what it's called. A Perform Hydration Drink. It's blueberry pomegranate, and it's got 10% coconut water in it. So there it is, right there. It's pretty good actually. It's caffeine free, so no caffeine. It says 15 calories per 12 ounces. The ingredients are filtered water, coconut water from concentrate, malic acid, potassium phosphate, magnesium citrate, natural flavor, sucralose for obviously, which is a derivative of sugar, fruit and vegetable juice for color, alpha-fulmine, potassium D-alpha tocopherol acetate, vitamin E, pyridoxine, hydrochloride, vitamin B6, retinol, palmate, vitamin A, contains tree nuts. Excuse me. This park is off a main drag in Lenox. It's called Gratiot. You know, somebody say Gratiot or Gratiot. It's actually Gratiot. So Gratiot goes all the way down to Detroit, all the way down there, and it goes, and then Gratiot goes through a bunch of mile roads. So let's say you live on 18-mile road. That means you're 18 miles from Detroit, basically. That's what all those mile roads means, basically, here in Michigan, if you live down in down by the Detroit metro area or so. But you see, it's a nice park. It's a really good size, you know, and beautiful trees, scenery to look at over there, all the trees and stuff. I think it's pretty awesome. Plenty to look at. That's for sure. Nice and relaxing, you know. Like I said, you can rent a pavilion over here or whatever, you know, and have like a little graduation party or whatever. And or I think you can even reserve some of the fields over here, the soccer fields, I believe. I'm not for sure though, but there are different places where you can go around here. And like I said, right here is a trail. I want to say it's about a mile all the way around, I believe. Not for sure, not positive, but it goes different places. I'm sitting on a bench that's dedicated to see if we can get the name in there. But I hope you guys are enjoying your day today. Well, some people are starting to come here, some dogs, and people are still enjoying their trail around here. So, well, this is Herkimer at YouTube.com. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and press that bell button for all notifications. Sorry guys, I had to pause the video there and first thing there. Okay, so I moved over here a little bit. As you can see, there's more over here by where the little playground is. This is basically AstroTurf over here. So it's a nice little playground where the kids can come and play. You know, and these are becoming more and more popular, from my guessing. I can get your little zip line here and a little safety thing over there, and then you got your swings over there, and then there's your each side has a zip line you can go down. Let me put this up on the AstroTurf like that. There we go. There you go. Like I said, if you like my channel, like, subscribe, Herkimer Random at YouTube.com. Like, subscribe, press that bell button, which I just said. Or click down the bottom right corner of the screen there. Click on my face and maybe a subscribe button that way. So yeah, plenty to do over here. And plenty of fun, plenty of trash cans to throw your trash away, and all that good stuff. You can hear an owl behind me if you guys didn't hear that or not. There you go. There's another view of the playground and stuff, and there's part of the zip line I was talking about, you know. for kids to play on and stuff. And you got these bugs coming out left and right towards me here. As I said, you know, it looks really hazy because of the fires from Canada, which is pretty sad. All those acres, they just had wildfires last year, so very, very sad what's going on. And then over here, where you probably can't see it from my angle, well, maybe you can. It's over there, across the way at an angle there, way crossing, way back over there. See where my finger's pointing at? That's where the little pavilion is. Also another one. They have 3 pavilions you can rent or pay for or reserve or whatever, and you just do it right here at the township that's behind me, and just go right there and reserve it for the day. And then over there, here's the other ones right over there. You can see where my finger's pointing, way right there. There's one, and then the other ones on that side over there. So yeah, great place to come. Lenox Township Community Center and Park is what it is. So also over here, you always feel safe most of the time. Well, it depends if they're working or not, but this is where the deputy sheriffs park their, or at least 3 of them. There's at least 3 deputy sheriffs that patrol within this area. One here, and then another one over by within the area of the Lenox Township. So what's funny is Lenox Township surrounds a city called a village called New Haven, so it's actually outside. It actually surrounds it, and then the New Haven village is inside of it. So it's kind of weird. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying your day and you're being safe out there today. Nothing too much going on. You're doing good. I might go over here to this little workout place here in just a second, and I'll show you in just a moment. So I'll come over here, maybe up to the other side here, and come to a different angle to show you. Give me 1 second here. Let me just pause this. And as I was saying, guys, you can reserve these little pavilions right here. You can see this one's reserved for Saturday, so the person's going to has that reserved for Saturday. So just pay your little fee or whatever. I don't think it really costs that much, but you can come over here and have a barbecue or whatever. And as I was saying, you see there's a couple of barbecue grills over here you can barbecue. I see someone used one of them, but they didn't clean it. But you're supposed to clean it after you're done, technically. You know, that's why they have trash cans over here for to use. You know, bring what you're going to eat, clean up after what you're going to eat, and leave it nicer than it was before, or just as nice. So, like I said, deputy sheriffs, they parked like a little substation over here for them, where they can hang out. Well, they were hanging out, just do their paperwork or whatever, and they parked their car here, leave it or whatever. Like I said, we're at the Lenox Township Community Park, and over there, that's the building. That's the Lenox Township building, whatever, where you go get all your permits for your burn permits for doing your fire pits and all that good stuff, and all that wonderful things. And they do have nice restrooms back over here on the back side of me here. So I'm just showing you from a different angle where I'm at. So you can see I moved. So over there's the park again, the little playground. I'm going to move over here to show you the little workout place here. They also have a basketball court, and I don't know if it's a pickleball court or if it's just a tennis court or what. Oh, it seems to be getting very popular nowadays for the pickleball courts. I don't know how pickleball works, but it'd be interesting. It'd be pretty funny if you just use a pickle and use a ball to hit the ball back and forth, right? I see some people walking their golden retrievers. Like I said, you can come bring your pits. Yeah, bring your pits. Yeah, you can bring your pit bulls here too. Bring your pets, you know. Make sure you're on the leash and make sure you cleaning them and stuff, and pick after them after they made a mess or anything. They do provide stuff around here, little doggy bag of stuff and little garbage cans along the way to throw the stuff away in. So, like I said, always. Sorry for pausing. I just don't want to get nobody on video there. Like I said, I don't like to invade people's privacy, you know, when I'm doing videos, because that's not right. But anyway, like I said, always pick up after your pet's mess and stuff like that. It's always a good idea, you know. You know, I want to keep the park as clean as for everybody else. You know, otherwise you never know. Sometimes that's how parks get shut down. You know, they're not kept clean and stuff, and they're just gone to pot. They disappear, and eventually they get turned into something else, or just a piece of dirt. So the only thing I don't like about this park, it's right directly across from a landfill. This landfill I have seen growing at least 2 feet. I mean, I call it a certain name, but well, in Lenox Township, I call it Mount Lenox, basically. Kind of funny, I think. But other than that, this park over here is pretty nice. It's not bad at all. Alright, I'm going to move again one more time. I'm going to show you the workout equipment over here and show you what it does and what it says. I did a video on this before, but I'm just doing a little bit more of a deeper involved video so you can see. So just pause this and we'll be in a different spot in just a moment. Alright guys, you can see there's a goal over there. It's not set up though. I forget what they call this. I don't know if they call this gosh. It's just like street hockey, I guess you could say. You have a puck and everything and you just run along with it and push it up. I'm gonna push that up over there. I'm not sure why it's down, but we'll go see why. There we go, guys. We got it all set up there better, a little bit. There's one behind us too, so I'm gonna straighten that one out too, just to make it look nice. Just because, for the heck of it. I'm gonna be walking up there just a second here. I guess it looks a little bit even, and so forth. Well, I guess that's how even it's gonna get, so best I can do. It's not perfect, but it works. There's some people over there. I'm gonna have to pause this right now. I don't know nobody on there on the camera. Alright guys, you see there's got a basketball court over here. Actually got them both in the angle, both basketball hoops in the shot here. That's the shocker. You see there's one down there where the net's not quite there. It's a metal net. There's one over here. I don't think I can even touch up and touch the rim anymore. I used to be able to, but who knows? I can try. It's always worth trying, I guess, for fun. Hey, you can bring your rollerblades here too, as this gentleman behind me is doing. He's rollerblading around doesn't see anything excluding rollerblades or anything like that. And if you look this way too, you can see like I said, that's the haze from the fires from Canada. So if it looks hazy, that's why. It's pretty sad, unfortunately. So it's starting to pick up here a little bit. A few people are coming out and enjoying the park here, so that's good. Good to know. Yeah, I'm gonna walk around this real quick just to see. battery to my remote control I have on there. Yeah, so it's got a nice little basketball court over here, except that little chain one needs to be fixed up over there. I'm going to pause this again one more time. We're going to come over here. Well, there's a killdeer again, warning me that you're too close to my eggs or too close by something. So, this is a tennis court. It does have a sign on it that says no rollerblade. You know, obviously don't want people rollerblading out here, but I'm sure people come out here and do. Unfortunately. Yeah, I see one of the killdeers over there walking really fast. So they might have eggs over there. I don't know if you can see it or not. Coming across the screen. Well, that's pretty funny. See if I can get a different angle shot over here. Yeah, this is pretty sure it's the tennis court. It's not pickleball. Yeah, you hear him? He's mad at me. He, she, or whatever. He's like, leave me alone. Don't come near me. He's going on the corner there. You see a big field behind me here, so that's somebody else's. I'm not sure who. But the old building that used to be the township is this right here. If you look through the fence and stuff, back over here is where the sheriff cars park and stuff, whatever. But the building I showed you just a little bit ago, whatever, the one over here, that's the newer township building. That's how, so they made it much bigger, of course. So Lenox Township is about 1 square mile. Now this guy, or this girl, whatever, see how they're warning me? They're trying to pretend, you know, come over this way and take me away from their eggs and stuff. From what I understand. Like I said, they put their eggs on the ground and where they nest. Feel like they're hurt or whatever. So if I start walking towards it, let's see what it does. I'll start walking towards it and see what happens. Birds do some crazy things, but you can't hear them in the chat. I'm going to show you that. That bird is just going bananas. Let me see if I start walking over the other way there. See what happens. No, I'm not going to try to jump that thing over there. I'll probably fall and hurt my butt. Now they're both having. Thing you can do. Alright. So, like I said, if you guys like my video, this is Circuit Mart Random at youtube.com. Like, subscribe, press that bell button for notifications. And we're up to our 313 subscribers. Thank you. My goal is to get up to 500 at least by the end of the year. I appreciate that. Like I said, I do this for fun, not for making profit or anything like that. But if I ever do get to that area, that'd be awesome. Other than that, I do enjoy just doing these videos. Alright guys, back here. Here come Random here again. As you can see, I moved over here to the Lip Fitness Court. Now it's Lenox Township Center and Park. Community Lenox Township, a Township Center and Park. So you can see they got a little fitness thing here. Welcome to the fitness court, the world's best outdoor gym. So you can see you got a little bit of everything you can do over here. So, which is great, awesome. I don't know how you guys can see the sun behind me, and like I said, if you see the haziness, it's because that's, like I said, it's from the wildfires and stuff. So it's starting to clear up now some. You got a lot of clouds up, but also we couldn't see the clouds because of the haziness, and the smoke basically was covering the clouds. Go figure. And now, as I was saying, they have a welcome to the fitness court, the world's best outdoor gym, which they have these in a lot of other parks also. So there's everything you can do. You can do the step-up blocks and things like that to stretch your arms over there and all that stuff. And so yeah, it's a nice little thing you can do around here, whatever, if you want to come and stretch your legs out. Here in Lenox Township Center and Park, Community Center and Park. So Lenox Township Community Center and Park. So a great place to come stretch your legs and stuff. So this is Lenox, Michigan, everybody, in case you're wondering. I'm gonna go walk around in there just for the heck of it, just because I can. All right, guys, I'm just gonna walk around this for a second, just because, for fun. Goofing around. Okay, I think that's all I can do from over here. Oh my God, I think I'm about to kill myself. 50 years old doing that. My Lord. Think about died having a heart attack doing that. Oh, it's fun. And I can hear I'm out of breath. I mean, it's good for you, but Don't overexert yourself, of course, like I did. Boy, I'm way out of shape. Excuse me. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is circumventrandom at youtube.com. Like, subscribe, press that bell button for all notifications. Click down the bottom right hand corner of your screen there. And if you're ever in Michigan, come to the Community Center and Park in Lenox Township, Michigan. Alright? Lots of things to do here. Plenty of walking space. Plenty of lawn trail you can come rollerblading to. Just no rollerblading on the tennis court over there. And then there's like a field, I don't know if you call it field hockey, but street hockey where you use like a little puck thing. It's like ice hockey, sort of, I guess you could say. I forgot the name of it exactly. And there's about a mile walk around trail. Pathway, basically. And then if you bring your dogs, make sure you keep them on a 6-foot leash and pick off their mess. You know, leave the park just as nice as you came when you leave, or even better. Alright? Like I said, you can reserve the pavilions over here. And just, what I gotta do is go to this right behind me here. And just go into that building there and get your little permit or whatever. And I'm not sure if it charged. They probably charge you some small fee or whatever, but reserve it. But other than that, that's all you gotta do. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, press that bell button for notifications, and come try out this fitness court here. You know, the world's best outdoor gym, it says. So, it was pretty fun, actually. So, very interesting. As you can see, there's different levels. So, as you can see what I was doing, I had no idea how those things are supposed to work, to be honest. So, I think these are just meant to jump up. These are those right there in front of me. They're jump up and down on, whatever. You know, I don't think I can do that anymore. I used to be able to probably jump. I mean, I used to do high hurdles when I was in track, but I don't think I can do anything right now. Thank you for watching. This is circumventrandom at youtube.com. Like, subscribe, press that bell button for notifications, or click down the bottom right corner of your screen there, and click on my face and subscribe that way. Like I said, I'm trying to get up to 500 subscribers.